Hi, it's Rob again. Hey, I wanted to talk to you this time about mortgage rates because that's kind of the big thing that everybody's talking about lately. You see, here's what's going on. Interest rates have crept up. Well, some people think they've gone nuts. I mean, they're around 3% right now. And that seems like a crazy number because if you look back over the last couple of years, it's kind of been in the low twos, the mid twos, the 2.75 range, and now they're around about 3%. But the reality is this, it could cost you to wait. And let's take a little step back here first, and let's take a look at a little history. Look at this chart right here. This shows what mortgage rates have been over the decades. So if you think about when your grandparents bought a house, when your parents bought a house, interest rates were crazy high in comparison to where they are today. So creeping up from 2% to 3% is not a big deal in comparison to creeping up from 11% to 12%. The delta between those two is a massive difference in house payment, because obviously that's a much higher rate to begin with. Now, this chart right here talks about projections on where things are going to go. Now, we do know that things are around 3% right now. And you can see that we've got Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, National Mortgage Association, and the National Association of Realtors all predicting rates that they're going to end up somewhere around about 3.55% by 2022 third quarter. So that's about a year from when I am recording this video in October of 2021. So is 3.55% a bad rate? No, that's not a bad rate, but what does that really mean to you? What is the cost of waiting? And this chart right here kind of shows that. You see, right now the rates are 2.99%. So let's say 3%. Projected next year at 3.55%. So the difference is right now a monthly payment on a $350,000 mortgage would be about $1,474 a month. If we wait till it hits 3.55% this time next year, assuming that's what happens, that same mortgage payment would be $1,581 a month. So that's $107 more per month. Now, we've heard people talking about rates possibly going as high as 4%. That's obviously even more money. But $107 more per month, let's just round that to $100 a month, for 360 months, that's $36,000. That's a big difference in actually what you're paying over the life of the home. So that's something to think about as far as locking in a mortgage rate now. Now, all over the country, things are different. The markets are hot in most places, but things have slowed down a little bit. I'm coming to you from Portland, Oregon, and in the Portland, Oregon market, our average days on market has gone up from about 0.6 months to about 1.1 months since July. The bellwether of all markets I've read recently was Boise, Idaho. It's just been booming for the last 18 months. And they've gone from like an average of 8 days on the market to now 3 months on the market with prices dropping a little bit. So where I'm going with this is I'm recording this in October. You're seeing this in October 2021. As rates sneak up a little bit, buyers should slow down a little bit. We've got more inventory coming on the market. There may be a great opportunity for you to lock in an interest rate at these still incredibly low rates of 3%. And that's for the next 30 years. Again, remember, in the United States, we lock in mortgages for 30 years at the same payment. You can't do that in Canada. You can't do that in Mexico. You can't do that in France, Germany, England. None of those countries do that. As a matter of fact, in Canada and most of Europe, you'll lock in a rate of, let's say, 3%, which sounds great, but every 5 years it comes up for renewal, and you've got to reconsider that rate and re-qualify at that new rate. So think about that. Think about houses coming on the market, more availability right now, at least 25% more availability in most markets, at the same rate when buyers are slowing down a bit. Now might be a really good time for you to sell your house. Now, if you've got any questions on that, reach out to me at the information below. And hey, please subscribe. Click on the subscribe button down below. And let's talk about it as far as how we can help you in our market in Portland, Oregon. If this is all over the country, people are watching me from all over North America. As a realtor that's been around for 33 years, I'm well connected with some other top agents in markets all over the country. So reach out to me and I can refer you to those agents. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate you watching my videos.